Wednesday the 4th of May, and I am having some fruit and fibre and semi-skim milk. It comes to 314 calories, and I'm having it in a soup bowl today because a lot of my dishes are packed away, so I'm making do. But that is my breakfast, and then I'm going to start ironing. One of my favourite jobs, not. So yeah, that'll keep me busy, not thinking about food. And yeah, that's my breakfast. So this is what I'm having for my lunch. It's 532 calories altogether. I have just finished ironing. My sofa is completely full with clothes that need to be put away now. Worst job ever, ironing. So I have got a roll with a slice of Edam cheese in it, some onion and some full fat mayonnaise, and the roll itself works out at 312 calories, but I will stick a breakdown on screen. I've also got a little pack of mini breadsticks, and then I've got a apple fruit bake from Lidl. I've also got a Tango, which is 10 calories. It's the 0 sugar one. And that is my lunch. I'm possibly going to bingo later. I'm not sure yet. If I do go, I will probably get a salad there. I'm going to make pasta for the kids and my husband before I leave. But that is my lunch. My way out to pick up my mother, and I'm going to take one of these with me. 120 calories, gourmet lolly, and my stash is running low.
Right, every 2 weeks he has in the Fridays to Monday as well.
Morning. Oh, I'm so tired. I thought I'd carry on this vlog into the next day because it'd be a bit short otherwise. I went to bingo with Jess after. We had a good catch up because she'd been away. And I picked a salad. Castle Bingo calories, I don't believe, are on the on the app. So I just had a salad. So I guesstimated that. I did have calories left over. And I came home and I felt so unwell and so cheesed off. I literally walked in the door and said to Warren, right, I'm going to bed. And I went up to bed, and then I must have fallen straight asleep. And that was me done. And I've just been down my mother's to put her hearing aids and things on and sort out her house insurance for her. And she wants some shopping. So we're going to go to Tesco. I haven't been to Tesco for ages. I've been going to Lidl's because it's a lot cheaper. But I think she fancies going to Tesco. So I'm going to get some more hair dye because my grey hair. That's the only thing when I dye my hair brown. The grey really shows up against the brown. I've got absolutely no makeup on. And I've had nothing to eat, and it must be, let me just start the car. It must be, let's have a look. Takes its time coming on. Must be about 10 o'clock. But I basically had nothing to eat yet. And 9:58 a.m. we're on. My mother does like going in cafes, so whether we end up in one or not, I don't know. I don't like going in cafes much. But she does. But I'm not actually that hungry, so I might just wait till lunchtime. I have got some fresh pasta in the fridge, fresh spaghetti. I may do like a carbonara because I've got a load of bacon that needs using as well, so that might be what we're going to have for tea with garlic bread. That is what we're going to have for tea, I've decided. Just like that. So I'm going to go to Tesco and then anywhere else that she wants to go. And then I'm going to come back and do some more Bedroom of doom. It's nearly empty. Went down the tip yesterday with an old stereo, DVD player, computer monitor, some speakers, another stereo. We just kept too much stuff, and it's like, don't need it. And it's quite like older stuff. It's not like modern stuff you could sell and people would be like, oh yeah, I love that. So that's about it. Life's a bit boring at the moment. It should be getting better. Should be getting better. I've just messaged the guy that's doing the kitchen saying, should I be getting it delivered yet? Because time's ticking on. Mackenzie's having his leg operation next Wednesday. I've got an appointment with my mother tomorrow for her. Whew. So it's busy, but all boring stuff. So I am back from Tesco's with my mother. Oh my God, Tesco's, what's going on? Their prices are ridiculous. Still got no makeup on. I'm not bothering today. You can still see where my because I've got no makeup on, you can see where my lip stud was, but totally healed up now. It's just a bit of a mark. Anyway, yeah, now I know why Lidl and Aldi are so appealing. Prices are crazy. I didn't even go for me. I went shopping with my mum. I took her. She wanted to go shopping, and all I actually needed was a couple of bits of tea tonight. But I did pick more up, because you do when you're there. You just think, oh, I'll have that. I'll have that. Chuck that in. I'll have that. So I'll show you what I got. Anything without the calories on, I'll just stick on the screen as usual. So I got a bag of potatoes. I've actually got it on these ones. It has 74 calories for 100 grams boiled. So just some potatoes. I got a bag of French fries. They were on offer for £2. Don't know if £2 good or not, but I got them. They are 100 grams. 100 grams frozen is 184 calories, but why would you want to know that? Because you're not going to eat them frozen, are you? And 231 for 100 grams baked. So they're mainly for kids, but I may end up having some. I bought some spring greens for my little piggy wiggies. Do you know what? They're absolutely loving life in their new house outside. So, to the troll that's now muted from my channel, they're not in a prison. They're actually loving life out there, to be honest. And they've got twice as much room as they did in their cage inside. And, more to the point, they're in a prison. You don't see wild guinea pigs over here running around in the woods, do you? Anyway, I've just dropped one of me bunches. There it is. But yeah, spring greens. They're going to love these. But calorie-wise, 40 calories for 100 grams if I was having any. But I'm not. So you can't hear them squealing now because they can hear the rustling of bags and stuff. But I'll be going out and giving them a load of that in a minute. And garlic flatbread to go with our dinner tonight. You were looking at 137 for a quarter. Some Walker's prawn crisps, 128 calories for one bag. Tell you what, I'm working off my little table. My shopping hauls will resume in my kitchen when it's done. We've got some eggs. I've got a massive punnet of mushrooms to use. So I got some more eggs because I was thinking I could do maybe a mushroom omelette one night soon. Otherwise the mushrooms will be off. 131 for 100 grams of an egg. I would weigh my eggs before I use them and do it that way. Now, Warren, my husband, loves Lancashire cheese. This wasn't with all the other cheeses. This was with all the, had like a section with like all tapas bits and stuff. So you're looking at 100 grams, 390 for 100 grams. There's 190 grams in there. That's one of his favourite cheeses. What else did we get? Got some Walker's crisps, 129 for those ones. I got some grated mozzarella and cheese mix, 99 calories for 30 grams. I also got some 50% reduced grated, 75 calories for 30 grams. They're on offer. If you buy, I think you can get 2 bags for £3. Got some parsley for tonight's meal, if I remember to put it on. And also the guinea pigs like a bit of parsley. And then I just got the kids some of these double yogurts. But if I was to have one, they are 84 calories a pot. And then the last thing in this bag, I got this far. Have you seen the advert for this? They're telling you how to pronounce it. And it's Faye. Faye? See, still not doing it right. But they were obviously saying that there's all different things. I used to call it fudge just because it was easy, you know, fudge. Totally nowhere near the name it is, but it's, I know the last bit's yeah. So far, yeah. Anyway, I got the 5% one. It has got more calories in it, but the difference in flavour and taste, well, flavour and taste, same thing, isn't it? But the difference in the taste from that one to the 0% one is just worth the calories. So, 100 grams is 93. There's 150 in there. So that with some fruit and that in the mornings. Very nice. So in this bag, I got some Nature Valley peanut butter smooth and crunchy bars. 196 calories, and you get 1 per pack. I got some brioche for the kids, 120 calories for 1. I got the kids some pink wafers, and these are 41 calories a wafer. I got 1 packet of ham. You're looking at 18 calories for 1 slice. I also got a punnet of blueberries. I'll stick on screen the blueberries. I think, from memory, it's something like 30 calories for 100 grams, but... And then, also got some cheese savouries for kids. These are 133 calories for a 25 gram portion. So, that is that. One thing I noticed in Tesco, prices on everything that I usually would buy had at least at least a 5p increase. I would say it was between 5p and 20p more than they were last time I was in there. I got 2 packets of these rolls. I'm thinking on Saturday I might do these for breakfast because I have got some Rustler's like breakfast patties to use. I got some biscuits, 136 calories for 1. They're just Tesco's own make. And then I got some Snack Jacks, 78 calories for the sour cream and chive. I also got the salt and vinegar, which are 78 as well. Bourbon biscuits for kids. They are 68 calories for 1. Don't know how true it is. I'm sure I saw somebody put a penguin in the microwave to get rid of the chocolate, and underneath it said bourbon. It was a bourbon biscuit. Don't know if that's true or not. But... And then I got some chunky Kit Kats, 203 calories for those. Toffee crisps, 198. And then the last thing, malted milks, 43 calories. And that's everything I got. So it wasn't really a shop, it was just bits I picked up because I was like, oh no, I got one more thing. Just hiding behind me here. This is the Flash Dust Magnet Starter Kit. £6 this was, and I was a bit like, But it says trap and lock dust, hair, and then it says allergens. And you get 2 of the bits with it. I haven't opened it yet. Let's have a look. But if you watch me regularly, you'll know I'm having quite a lot of work done to my house downstairs. And it's going to be getting very dusty. There's a few cobwebs as well that I've had to get rid of. And I borrowed my mother's duster, but truth be told, it's crap. I told her today, that bloody thing you lent me, I said it was shit. And she was like, Right, let's not break it before we've used it, shall we? Right, it extends. Not as long as I thought. Sure, I'm only 4'11". It hasn't extended that much. That's about as long as it's got. It's long enough for me to reach where I need to, but it's not that long. Right, this does something. What does it do? Oh, you better press the button, Carrot. That's it. There we are. And it comes with... use that as barbecue tongue from a distance, couldn't you? Although it'd melt. That was a joke, by the way, before you all say, oh, you can't use that. You just slide it on. It's got 2 channels that you slide it on. So you do your dusting. It's quite soft. It's got a mixture of soft, fluffy bits and then like tapes.
Motion detected at the front door.
Postman's just been. I got my window open and we've got a ring doorbell now, so it tells me when someone's outside. So that was the postman. I said to my husband, he comes home from work and he says, oh, I've seen you've been here. Have you been there? Because he can see when I'm coming and going. So I said to him, I can't have a fancy man come to the house now because he'll be tracking him. Not that I'd have a fancy man looking like that, looking like this these days. But yeah, this is the new Flash. The lady at the till said, oh, she said they look fabulous on the advert. And I was like, I haven't seen them on advert. I just saw it in the shop and thought, yeah, I'll get that. So yeah, that is, it's got a little button there. No, wrong way. So it folds away. And then you can, that's the length of it then when it's packed away. I'm sure Dexter will want to go with this. But that is my shopping. I will let you know what's occurring. I still haven't had my, well, I never had any breakfast and I haven't had any lunch. And to be honest, I'm not even hungry. And I know my tea or my dinner is going to be quite calorific. So I may even hold off. I'll go and see what's about in the kitchen. But yeah, you do get a spare. I didn't look and see how much the refills are. They're probably a ridiculous price, but you get a spare one. But it is handy that you can throw them away because more often than not, when you've got like a feather duster, they've got all the cobwebs and stuff in them. Right, that is me done. I need to go and dye my hair. I've got an appointment with my mother in the morning, quite an important appointment, so I might try and dye my hair later. If I can be bothered, you know. Right, enough waffling. That's all I picked up, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Morning. We're on Friday the 6th of May. What a week it's been so far. Hassle, 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 hassle. Anyway, it's nearly 8:30. Just dropped my 2 little ones to school. My oldest has just gone over to the bakery because on a Friday I let him have a baguette from there. And I'm going home to get my mother, and we're going to an appointment in Ponty. And then I don't know what's going to be happening from there. So because I'm out and about, I've just chucked that in my bag. It is 255 calories. It's the cookie I picked up the other day in Home Bargains. Can't remember now. But I just got that in case I'm hungry. But I don't know how long this appointment's going to be. It could be like an hour and a half. Not an appointment we want to go to, but you know, gotta be done, gotta be done. So I'll let you know through the course of the day what I eat and if that cookie actually gets eaten or gets put back in the cupboard. So I will catch up with you in the next clip. So we have now finished an appointment we were at, and I'm still after wall lights for my front room. So me and my mother are going to have a look at I've never been to Trago Mills before because it's huge, and walking around it, I can't walk around it with my dodgy leg, but we're going to go and have a look, see what's there, because we've never been. You coming to Trago Mills, Mother? Hello. Are you coming to Trago Mills? Yeah. Well, you have to because you're in the bloody car. We'll go and see what's up there, shall we?
Yeah.
I think I've got enough electric to get there and back. I have to put it back on charge then. I want black wall lights. Oh, nearly had that bird. And then I'm going to go home and carry on with my back bedroom. It's nearly empty. Nearly done. Probably got another tip run to go. So I've now got to think where I am here. I've got to get onto the A470. Because she hasn't got a clue.
It's quite a steep road over there.
Right. Sugar-free. Well, we've just been in the shop, sweet shop, and we have a bag of sweets. I did take a picture of the nutritional information, so I'll show you what I had later. Mum's had a few things as well. I never knew Warren had a bakery. Place is massive. I am sitting down, by the way. We found the lighting, which is just there. A little cafe, there's loads. So I'm going to sit down there. Oh my god, this place is massive. And I'm just eating a gobstopper that I had from that shop, so I need to sort that out for calories. Keep it quiet for a bit. We've actually ended up back at Warren's Bakery. Got some donuts for the kids to take home. Got my mother a pasty, and I've ended up with a chicken. That's it. Chicken pasty, so I'm just going to put it down as a Greg's like chicken pasty they do, calorie wise. And I've got my day at Cork, so it's just starting to spit actually. No lights in Trago Mills that I liked, so better keep looking. Right, we're going to eat these then and probably head home. Right, we're back in the car. That place is amazing, right? However, you need a scooter to go around there. Couldn't do it. When I looked at the lights, when I looked at the ladies' jackets, because Mum wants a waterproof jacket, wasn't any there in her size. And it was huge. We've had to come back. However, we did stop and have not the healthiest of lunches, but you know, not every day can be healthy, and I don't think any day's healthy with me, but you know. I just got a nice little, I've just bought a lottery ticket for tonight because it's a big lottery tonight, and I thought, oh, somewhere different, get a lottery ticket and a couple of scratch cards. I'm having this, which is 105 calories. It is a banana lolly made with real bananas, and Mum's got a rip-off. Let me hold that. A rip-off Magnum, and I treated her to a pasty. Did you enjoy your pasty?
Oh. Very nice. It was a bit different.
Oh, it's covered in ice. That means they've been hanging around. You get the window open. It was really banana-y. Funny enough, because it is banana. Get the window open. Flick some of the ice off. I went back in the bakery, and I said to the woman, she looked at me, I said, I haven't come back in for seconds, and she was laughing. I got Warren out of Warren's Bakery an extra large steak traditional pasty, so he'll be looking forward to that. I'm picking all the ice off this lolly. Probably been in the freezer since 1963. What are you doing, woman?
I think I've got them all now.
You got them all now. Good.
Oh.
Here's your lolly.
Okay.
What do you think of Trago Mills then? Hello? Stop being nosy. I said, what do you think of Trago Mills?
Too far for me.
Too big, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's no trolley park, so you've got to, if you buy loads, you've got to get your trolley back. I did buy a mini greenhouse. because Dexter is always wanting to plant and grow things, and they had these little outdoor mini what do you call them, well, mini greenhouses, $24.99, and the cover on it was quite thick, so I bought one of them. And if I don't end up growing stuff in it, it would be a good little thing to keep all the guinea pig stuff in.
Be careful when the wind gets up.
It'll take off, will it?
Mm.
Right, better go home now because one will be back.
There might be pins to nail it down.
Well, considering it's going onto a patio, they won't be able to nail it down. Nice this, but a bit old. Right, let's go home, shall we? What are you doing? Dropping the
Taking
chocolate
crumbs
everywhere.
No, I was putting them
Oh,
off
no,
my
I've dropped it on my
trousers.
seatbelt. Right. You don't need to go anywhere else, do you?
This is completely different to when I was here, unless it's a different one. This was a Marks and Spencer's and all these shops.
You're in the wrong place, dear. This is Trago Mills. That place is across the road, over the roundabout, far away. You should take a blind bit of notice what I say. Well, before we got in the car, I said to you, we'll come back another day and go to the other one, which is the one that you're on about.
It's not nearly as big as this,
Well,
unless they've extended it. I don't think that shop's working, you know. It looks very black in there.
it's probably closed. Might
Unless-
only be open certain days. So I'm at the school now picking up the kids, and my eldest next to me just tried one of these super sour sweets. I didn't tell him they were super sour, and he wasn't a fan. Gonna try Dexter in a minute. Right, have a sweet.
Don't taste them first.
I had them from, put the whole thing in. I had it from Trago.
Oh!
What? Try it. What's wrong with it?
Too sour. No, it's one. Sour. I'll try one on. That's sweet. If it's sour,
Oh, he might choke. Right. What did you think of that sour sweet earlier?
Oh, I had two and
You had two, so it couldn't have been that bad then.
when I got the first one, I licked it a bit.
Blew your head off, did it?
First time, the sour it was a little bit, but when you got really
A
stuck
little bit,
when you got really stuck in it, it really got not sour. Just got like a. Did they do lollipops?
Well, Daddy's got bad tummy, so we're going to Boots. Just nip into Boots to get some
Mum, can you get me floss
stuff.
in Boots?
Floss.
Yeah, do you know the thing that goes in?
You want me to get you grandma?
No, the floss thing that you like little strip and then you pull it off and
You don't need to floss your teeth. You brush them properly.
and I want.
I got floss in the house anyway,
Yeah, is it like them sticks with the little?
and with a bit of string on it.
Yeah, but I like the one where you hold it.
No, Daddy doesn't want any tea because he doesn't feel well. What do you want for tea then? McDonald's.
Not McDonald's.
What?
Not McDonald's.
Oh, not McDonald's. What do you want then? I'll tell you what I could treat you to.
What?
I've never had it before. Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. not too sure. I've never been there. We'll have to have a look. Do you want to try Taco Bell?
Yeah, I might try it.
Oh, you might try it. Don't push yourself.
I was
will
going
you?
to say Indian.
Indian. No thanks. There's Taco Bell.
Chinese.
There's
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
There's KFC.
KFC down there now, yeah. What else?
I think Tesco's do takeaway things.
Here we go, cook them then.
No, they make it ready-made.
Meal deal? You're about a sushi counter, aren't you?
Well, the
Tesco.
cafe. Talking about the cafe.
Yeah, but it's nearly 6 o'clock. Cafe won't be open. You can have fish and chips, kebab, pizza. Right, yeah, we're back in the car. So we nipped into Boots and we're actually outside Boots, and Dexter's mesmerised by them shutting up the shop and doing the shutters.
What?
He's watching the shutters go.
Alright,
So what we picked up in Boots, we've got these for Wazza, cotton buds, mirror. This mirror is 12 times magnification. The Beauty Tool Expert. I have got one of these mirrors, a bigger one. Let's put it somewhere, packing up. And can I find it? No. And I've got a little couple of whiskers there I need to get. So £17 that was. 17. They did have one that was 15 times magnification. And it was £24. So I was like, no, I'll make do with that one. So it doesn't stand up, I don't think. Oh, it's got little suckers on the back. So you can stick it to a tile or something. That was it. That's all I got. And then Dexter dragged me into Sports Direct. So what did you have? And because we had to get Jackson, because Jackson will kick off. Mackenzie's older and he doesn't kick off, and well, he kicks off but not by that. So what have you had? Why are you taking all that out? You don't need to take all that out. He's had a pair of Pumas. He wanted the white, totally white ones, and I said no. So you settled on black, didn't you? Hello? Where's Jackson's ones?
Can I wear them?
Can you wear
Can
them?
I put them on now?
What, right this minute?
Yeah.
Him and Jackson have got the same size feet, so they share shoes.
Oh, I like the white bit under it.
And Jackson, I bought him a pair of Adidas ones. He'll like those. These aren't for going out to the park, mine, going down the woods, getting all muddy.
No, I'll wear my...
You wear them stinky ones.
I wear my PlayStation ones.
They're new and all.
They're not new.
Yeah, you've had them about 2 weeks. Right, put them back, or you'll end up wearing one of each. So they've had a new pair of shoes each.
This one. It's getting confusing.
Lucky, aren't you? Are you putting them on?
Yeah. I mean, what?
Don't seem to last very long, trainers in Dexter's world. So he tends to use the toes as the brakes. You got a bit of twig on your toe, on your sock. Take your foot back out. On that toe, you've got a twig. Right, I think we're going to just get McDonald's for you lot. Because Daddy doesn't want anything. I'm not bothered. Taco Bell is busy as...
Bonkers.
It's really busy over there. And
It's not
I've got
busy,
enough
it's
calories.
going.
I've got enough. It is really busy. I got enough calories left for a burger and fries. I can assure you guys, once my kitchen's in, I will be having a bit of salad, you know? Because you're probably watching this thinking, God, all she's eating is rubbish. You know, it's true at the minute.
A bit of it.
A bit of rubbish here and there.
Yeah.
Right. Careful with them now.
Hate getting them.
Got them on?
Yeah.
I never heard you say thank you.
Thank you. No, I did. Where should I put my old one?
Put them in the box.
The Jacksons. Old ones.
So you come out in Jackson. Let me see the bottom of them. Them. Oh, look at that. The rain will be coming in. They're not very old. Need to look after your stuff more.
This one.
Don't pick at them then, because you can wear them out to play.
No, I use this one. This
They look posh. Right, let's go and grab some food. Shall we?
one. Can we stay here and
Can we stay here and watch the shutters go down? Exciting, isn't it? Waiting for boot shutters to go down. Marks and Spencer's is there. Do you want to get something from there for your tea? They've probably got some nice reduced sandwiches at this time of night. Should we go and have a look?
I might get a few socks in there. Can we get a few socks? Like some socks.
Do you want to go and look for something for your tea? You might get a few socks in there.
Yeah, like a few things. Like I want socks because these.
You've got millions of socks, especially as I've found zillions of pairs.
Not zillions.
Billions and zillions in the back bedroom that were bagged up that I've washed.
Probably 200 or.
We have a sock monster who seems to have spat out all the spare socks in the spare room.
That's his den.
Right, let's get going. So we're now at McDonald's waiting in the park order bay 3 because we ordered so much food now. And we rang Grandma, didn't we? And she wants some chicken nuggets. So I'm gonna drop that off on the way back.
Mum,
Right, yes.
I'm only in for the Big Mac because I like the toy.
You didn't have a Big Mac, you're having a Happy Meal.
Happy Meal.
Yeah, Jackson's having a Happy Meal for the first time in ages because he wants the toy.
Jackson?
Do you know what toy it is?
Jackson?
No, Jackson hasn't got a Happy Meal, you have.
Yeah, you said Jackson.
Grandma's wearing off on me. Dexter then. It's Grandma that usually gets your names wrong.
I should have Mackenzie. Then I'm like, I'm Dexter.
She's 80 this year.
This year, but not next year.
She should be 81 next year.
Imagine being 90.
I don't think I'll make 90.
You'll probably make it as an aunt. Oh.
Grandma's ring. That was my mother putting her order in, asking for tomato sauce. Lucky we've already got it. Right. Should be here in a minute.
Oh, wait, someone's coming.
Did you hear that then?
What?
Had their windows down. This is a very naughty word.
Did the camera hear it? The viewers hear
Your
it?
mother heard it. Well, it's absolutely manic at this McDonald's. I've just checked the order. Spent like £36. Just checked the order to make sure it's right. I didn't order myself anything. I've ordered everybody else stuff. And I didn't order myself anything. And now we're stuck here. We're having a laugh.
Wait, where's our... Where's the chicken?
I want to get out of here, and they're all blocking. They're blocking the way. I want to get out. The old blast the horn, that was me. McDonald's will be cold for them by the time we get home. Honest to God.
What are they doing here?
Some people don't have sense. Absolute joker. What a joke. Right, have you got hold of that McDonald's?
Yeah.
So it's quite late now. It's been mad here tonight. So that is it. I've got quite a few calories left. My food's been a bit crap today, to be honest, but didn't end up eating that cookie that I showed you this morning. That's gone back in the drawer. But yeah, so things will resume to normal once my kitchen and my downstairs is sorted, and then I can start cooking properly. So I will catch you again on the next one. So thanks for watching.